For those of you who watch the channel regularly and are viewers of my Instagram page, you might have noticed recently that I picked up a new bike. I've given a few shots and a few clips of this bike over the last couple of months. However, I have actually done a few upgrades to it. So I now think this is the right time to give a little bit of a review of this new bike. So the bike, for those who are new to this brand, is the MMR. This is the MMR Adrenaline 50. This is actually the base model in their range of the Adrenaline, as far as I'm aware. You do have other options such as the SL and the Aero model. I chose this because I'm not a big fan of buying things new. Usually I like to buy things used, renovate them and sort of make them great again. However, in this instance, I was drawn towards the budget of this bike, how entry level it was, and also the fact that buying a new bike, you've got less chance of needing maintenance regularly. So when I first picked up the bike, it weighed in a pretty hefty 9.4 kilos, and that's because when it came out of the box, it had some Mavic wheels in it, which were aluminium, and I wasn't a big fan of them. I wanted something a bit lighter. I came from a giant Propel running rim brakes, so that was just under 8 kilos. It was fast, however, the main reason for me upgrading is that it wasn't great on the descending because of the braking abilities, as you can imagine. So I wanted to upgrade to disc brakes. This is only 105 group set, however it is quite the upgrade in the braking system anyway from my Giant. The first thing I upgraded on this thing was the wheels. I wasn't very happy with the old wheels, and thanks to some friends in the local cycling community here in Patra, I found these Roval wheels. They're super lightweight. They're the Roval Alpinist, and they come in at about 1,240 grams, I think it is. They are super lightweight. I think they're 33 mil in depth, and they've done pretty well. They were very cheap, about 800 euros. I think new they're about 1,500, so quite the bargain on those. Very happy with them. They actually reduced the overall weight of the wheelset by 700 grams, could you believe it? It's a huge weight saving there, and I'm very happy with that. And the next upgrade after that was actually these black ink bars. My local bike shop, they supplied these to me, again, second hand. I hate buying things new. Pretty good bargain, 300 euros, and they've reduced the weight by quite a lot. I can't remember exactly, but it's quite a few hundred grams. So the bike started live at 9.4 kilos, but I've managed to get it down to 8.15 kilos, which is, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The only other thing I want to upgrade in the near future is the seat post. This is still aluminium, and I feel like we can get this down to under 8 kilos if we drop that down to carbon. When you opt for buying new over used, there are going to be some drawbacks because of the budget, and the biggest one on this bike, I feel, is because it is 105 rather than Ultegra in my older bikes or Dura-Race. I am limited to a 50 on the big ring on the front here. I can upgrade this fairly cheaply, but it is something that I'm going to have to look into in the future because I don't really want to do it immediately. It's not an immediate upgrade I require. However, because the bike is the brand new Shimano 105 Di2, it does come with 12 speed on the rear, which is excellent. A big upgrade from the 11 speed I had in the past, and it also means I think I'm running a 34 on the back here, which is huge. I have a lot of big climbs here, so it comes in great use. I would describe the bike as an all-rounder. It does do me well at racing, but I also like exploring a lot. There's some big climbs around here, and obviously these smaller gears on the front and the bigger on the back is going to suit me really well in these climbs, in these mountains I have in Greece. If you guys haven't heard of MMR, they're actually a brand out of Spain. They're fairly new in the last few years. I think this year is their first year in the Grand Tours. I can't recall what team they're running with. However, the distributor here in Greece is a local shop to me at the Voukalatos brothers, and yeah, so far they've been great. The guys that run the shop, they run these bikes too. They've got the lighter, the climbing models and the aeros, and they are a thing of beauty. They're fantastic. I would definitely head down to them and check out their range. They've got road bikes like this, they've got mountain bikes, gravel bikes, cyclocross bikes, I think. They fit everything. I think they've even got child's bikes. I want to get one for my son because I'm a big fan of these. Yeah, great support from them guys, and UCI approved, so I can use them for racing. yeah, go check MMR out. It's a great brand. And I say, for the budget, I picked this thing up. I won't tell you the exact price, but I picked it up for around €3,000 with the Di2 Shimano 105, and I am very pleased with it. So, join me in the next video. The next video, we're going to take this thing racing. We've got one of the biggest races of the year next weekend, where we're cycling from here in Patra up to Clavata at the top of one of the biggest mountains around here. Should be good fun, and it will definitely be a great test for these wheels and for these big gears on the back.